This is Carolla Digital. Welcome to Hammer and Nails with Skip and Alison Bedell.
Hey now, what's going on, everybody?
Hi, Skip.
I'm back.
I'm back.
You're
too.
back.
And I'm back.
We're back.
We're back. I'm Alison Bedell.
I'm Skip Bedell.
And we're Hammer and Nails.
And there is no Joseph commute because we're at the ranch tonight.
Yeah, the ranch being our home.
We're recording at the Bedell Casa.
Casa de Bedell. Yeah. Well, it is like a ranch because we have a half acre.
Yeah.
It's kind of ranch
It's like a little miniature ranch.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It's a mini ranch.
Yeah. We were gonna get miniature goats and chickens. You were going to build me a chicken coop.
We don't have time to take care
I know.
of
Well,
the
this
dogs
is all...
and cats we have. Like, we're traveling around the freaking country all the time.
Well, this is all the stuff that we were going to do when we first
Do you know
got the
someone
house.
was on Facebook the other day, and they're like, "Oh my God, you guys are such a beautiful couple. When are you gonna have a baby?" And I'm like,
we're 90.
Did you happen to see that?
No.
Did you see that? You didn't see it?
No.
I replied like, "Well, thank you very much. Appreciate the compliment. My baby days are over. I have a grown son that's getting ready to go into college, and we're not planning on having any babies. We can't even take care of the pets that we have."
Well, clearly that person doesn't listen to the podcast because we've already gotten into this in depth about 4 or 5 episodes ago.
Right. Well, I shouldn't say we care of our pets, but most of the time somebody else is doing it when we're not around because we're traveling a lot.
And
so.
that really blows.
Yeah, well, that's part of what it is when you want to be in show business, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to take them all with us.
I know. Well,
Eventually, I will.
if we were going to one location and filming our show like in a studio, we could do that and leave them in the green room with like an assistant or something, but we're like on the road every day. We're in a different place, like living out of a trailer on the set, so that's not happening.
I'm going to take them all eventually.
Yeah. We need to get like one of those, like a big like Winnebago or something.
Well, yeah, we were going to do that too.
Yeah,
but we said we were going to do that when we retire.
Yeah, I want to get one of those, man. Those things look awesome.
Because then we can take the
I've
cats.
seen so many people on like social media like take pictures of their big giant RVs and they're traveling across the country. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, but I want a nice new one that nobody else has farted in.
Nobody else is crapped up. No skid marks.
Yep.
All funked up the carpet.
Yeah, I don't want no blue light seeing somebody's jizz marks on the wall. I want it
Oh,
fresh.
Like a nasty motel room, right? When you walk into the motel room, you don't want to touch anything.
Yeah, I want it
Is there a difference
fresh.
between like the motel and the hotel?
Yeah.
The big difference, right?
Yeah. Because
Motel is like
that's two levels, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and then the hotel is high rise. I think that's the difference.
No, I don't know. There's some motels that are like ground floor, just one level.
Right. Like the Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit that you get like in the Midwest, or like when you're taking those long trips like across the country and those like abandoned high. You never see like
it's like a little strip of rooms.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You never see like a high
flat
rise
roof. It's like
Yeah, that's some
like,
scary, nasty shit. And that like thing with the vibrating bed.
Oh, you put the quarters in. Mm-hmm. How do you know about that?
I see it on TV.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, we.
Adam has one of those beds, as a matter of fact. Remember?
I know he's got that crazy.
Yeah, he was talking about like the thing where it goes up and down, and Lynette sits up while he's laying down, and he takes a nap.
Vibrates, it's heated or some
I think
shit, right?
it blows him. I think for a couple of seconds, and then helps
that
him
might not be
helps
such
him
a
fall
bad thing.
asleep.
that could come in handy. Some nights you don't want to put out. So, I'd be like, "Hey, bed, suck it."
There's like a glory hole on your side of the bed.
It comes with like a jar of lube.
Oh my god!
We need an RV. We need to travel. We need to. Well, we're already traveling, but we need to we need to be able to take our shit.
Hey, while you're traveling in your RV, you need to remember to take your laptop so that you can check in on skipandalisonbedell.com. And you can also listen to our podcast at hammerandnailspodcast.com.
Hells yeah.
Hells yeah. Because I have some people saying, like, I don't have iTunes, or they're like, I don't have Podcast One. But it doesn't matter what you have.
Who doesn't have iTunes?
If you have one of those phones that aren't iPhones. Everything else but an iPhone.
Scamdroid?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have iTunes. But anybody, if you can get on the internet, you can go to hammerandnailspodcast.com and listen to the podcast right there.
Yeah. If you go to our website, there's a player right there on the website.
Yep. All the episodes are there, and then you go up to the menu and you can click to look at the episode guide, and you can see the summaries of all the episodes and the titles and the pictures and all that fun stuff.
Click on some naked photos.
Yeah, we put our naked pictures up there.
Oh, God, you don't want to see that. Well, maybe they want to see them of you. Nobody wants to see them of me.
Oh,
you got some nice boobies.
Thank you. What else? God. Twitter, Facebook. People need to go to our Hammer and Nails Facebook page and Hammer and Nails Twitter page, because when we're going to be asking questions of people or we want feedback from people, they need to be following those pages so that they get these messages from us.
Right, like tonight we're going to do some listener questions, and that's where we get them from.
Yeah, and if you didn't know that, it's because you're not following our page. Yeah, because we're going to put some really exclusive things on that Facebook page.
Top secret shit.
Yeah, it's going to be really fucking cool, and you're going to miss out.
Make sure you tune in and check out the sites.
Yeah, please do. We had a really exciting week this past weekend. Skip finally was on Fox and Friends after he got poped. And what else happened to you?
I got rained out.
Yeah, you got hurricaned.
I got poped.
Yeah.
Because the Pope was in town.
Oh, and then there was the school shooting.
Oh, yeah. The week before that, there was the school shooting, right, at the college.
Right.
Right. It seemed like every week I was supposed to go and do the thing at Fox. Like they'd email me the night before. Yeah, we're going to have to bump you off to next week. Sorry.
Yeah, but it went really, really well.
I'm like, wait a second, hold on. It's between me and the Pope, and you guys are bumping me?
They did us a big, big favor. But your segment went really, really well, and that's another thing that you can also catch on the website, because if you missed seeing these things, everything that we do, if it's like worth looking at, if there's pictures or a video, I put it on the website.
Interviews and radio stuff.
Yeah,
and TV
it was a
stuff
really good segment that you did, and it was really educational. And what he talked about how to redo the grout in your tile.
I had Brian Kilmeade in his suit and tie grouting the tile, and it was awesome because I was waiting for that thing for the grout just to slap up off the table.
Well, he clearly doesn't have skills.
Well, he has lots of skills, just not at grouting.
You cut off my sentence. Yeah. He clearly doesn't have skills when it comes to grouting. He was like painting the tile with the grout.
He was like slapping it around, like dabbing it, like no.
He was smearing it.
He wasn't. Said to him, like, "Oh, give me that thing."
I know, and he pulled his hand away. Yeah, you have to watch the video just to see this, because what you're going. Skip had this entire thing planned
TV,
out,
like across the nation, millions of people watching, and I'm like, "Give me that! You're making a mess."
Well, he rehearsed it. He rehearsed it for the amount of time that they were going to give him. Like every second he had filled. But of course, you have to have time for improvisation, because you're going to have a human being standing next to you talking to you.
Well, the whole thing is improv, because I can rehearse it all I want.
But you want to make sure that what you have fits in the time that you have.
There's no script. It's basically being able to demonstrate the things that I want to do, but ultimately it never goes according to your plan.
No, it always runs short.
Yeah.
But you have to watch this clip.
They cut you short because there's some fucking breaking story. This just in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna.
But they didn't do that to you.
No,
so you have to watch the clip, because you'll see that Skip tried to take the trowel away from Kilmeade, and Kilmeade did, but it was like unspoken. But Kilmeade pulled away because he wanted to keep trying to do the grout thing. Yeah. So Skip reached over, he got rejected, and so then they kept talking while he was trying to spread the grout, and then finally when Skip couldn't take it anymore, he's like, "Give me that thing," and he took it from him. He's like, "You're making a mess."
Yeah, you're totally making a mess. Just give me the grout float. It was like, forget about it.
Yeah.
No, he was, and I told him, I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're doing a good job." And then he even said to me, if you watch the tape of it, he's like, "Don't lie to me." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'm lying. You're making it up."
Yeah, he didn't do a good job.
You're making a mess.
Yeah, you could tell that he needed a professional to come to his
Well,
house.
that's exactly why I wanted to do that segment, because, think about it. How many people, have you ever grouted tile?
No, but what I loved about that, because I've never done it, I've seen you do it from a distance, but I never paid attention. But from watching you, it made me feel like I could do it. And then when I felt like, holy shit, it's so easy, I could do it, then it made me say to myself, why the fuck am I going to do it? You got to to do it. Get in our fucking bathroom in the bedroom and fix that shit already. You got the equipment. You got the new fucking grinder.
Yeah, let me get right on it.
Why the hell I got to do it? You can do it, and it's really easy.
Right. Okay, so that's the whole idea behind all of my segments. Thanks there, boss. I want everybody to know that this is stuff that you can do yourself at home. The reason why I do these things is because, like, these are things that, like, you don't have to hire someone for all the time. You can do this stuff yourself, and there's a lot of fixes around the house. You can save a ton of money and do the stuff yourself and have a good time. And when you're done, you're going to feel great because you did it yourself.
Well, that's what you said on TV. You're going to feel great.
Yeah, you have a sense of accomplishment.
Elizabeth Hasselbeck chimed in and said that you got the sense of accomplishment. And I was like, yeah, because if you do it and then you do a good job on top of that,
right.
You want to bring everybody into your bathroom and be like, I did that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, how many people listening to this right now have ever removed and regrouted the tile in their house?
Yeah, that's the stuff that gets either like if it's the bathroom wall, like it gets like moldy in the shower area.
Yeah, I mean, just think about the tile on your floor in the kitchen, the bathroom.
Dirty.
It's like, especially the floor tiles, because it's always getting walked on. It's always nasty, and you're like, as much as you clean it, the tile looks great, but the grout always looks nasty. So it's like, what can you do to fix it?
You know what you should also do is watch your video and hit pause when they're doing a scan over all the products that you didn't have time to discuss. There were just a couple that you mentioned.
Yeah, there was a few products there. There was a sealer that after you get done actually grouting it, you let the grout dry, and then you wipe down all the dust, and you got it all nice and clean. Then you seal it, and what the sealer does is it keeps from any future stains getting into the grout, because the grout is very porous. It's like almost like the surface of sandpaper.
Yeah.
So it almost wants to hold the dirt. So the sealer makes it, just a little more impervious to all those stains and dirt getting into the grout. So we didn't have time to talk about that, but that's typical morning show news segments.
Everybody gets cut off.
I never have time
Nobody
to talk about.
ever has enough
Think
time.
about all the cooking segments you've watched on morning
and then
news
you have
shows.
to go on their website to see the whole thing.
Because they always get
recipe.
cut off, right? And so if you think about it, like they're teaching you how to prepare a dish, but meanwhile they already have the whole thing prepared over here to the side. Right. That's because they don't have time to prepare it. So as they're talking about
you don't have the 40 minutes to wait for it to bake.
No. Even,
you want to see the finished product.
Even if you want to mix something in the bowl, they already have a bowl that's already mixed. So they start to mix it, and then they go to the one that's already mixed. Yeah. And that's what I had to do with that segment, because I had to mix the grout.
Yeah. And you didn't get to show that cool mixer.
No, there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to show. The thing that you put on the it's like what I am going to do is I'm going to start making expanded DIY videos. I'm going to put them out on our website under Skip's Tips, and also on a YouTube channel, which we're developing now. So you guys can look forward to seeing some new videos coming up pretty soon in the very near future. And this is going to be like an extended version of all the tip stuff that you've seen me do.
Yeah.
And really teach you how to do it.
Speaking of making videos, I mentioned in the last podcast episode that I was going to be making videos as well, tips on makeup application. And I did 2 videos this past weekend. And I learned a bit by actually even doing them, because I neglected to lay everything out in front of me in the order in which I was going to do it. Like I just kind of had it around me, like on the next to the laptop. And so in doing it that way, I found that from talking into the camera that I wasn't thinking as much as, you know what I mean? Like I didn't plan properly, and so I skipped steps, and then I had to like stop and then go back and then do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to splice it and dice it and put it together. So I was just looking at the video before on the screen.
How bad was it?
Well, what was so bad is that the second I even opened up the thing to look at it, my ugly, no makeup face made me sick.
Well, that's the whole idea of doing a makeup demonstration. You start out with no
Am I
makeup.
going to show people that
You
face?
start out with no makeup, right?
Oh,
I mean,
so
come on.
Disgusting.
It's like be careful what you wish for, right? It's
God.
like, when you told me you were doing that, I was like, wow, really?
You know what? Because depending on the angle,
you don't even let our friends see you without makeup.
Depending on the angle and the lighting,
you're gonna put that shit on the internet.
Sometimes, like when my face is clean, like, and I look and like, sometimes I look and I'm like, oh, that's not bad. But on the computer screen, it was hideous.
Right.
It just wasn't the same as the mirror.
It wasn't hideous, but it's like, it's you looking at, the screen and saying, oh my God, there's going to be millions of people looking at this.
Yeah, looking at that thing.
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, that's what I did. And I really contemplated redoing it. Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm brave enough to put that ugliness out there.
It's not ugly.
Baby, you know what? I never even noticed this, and I know that my bottom teeth got crooked again, like over the years because I didn't wear my retainer when I was younger. But in that video, it's like screaming, crooked teeth.
Can't see anything.
But in the video, you do. It's almost like it zoomed in on its own on my crooked teeth.
No.
And it was just hideous.
No, I'm looking right at you in your teeth.
I know, but in the video, it's bad. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Right. You'll show me.
I'll show you. And then I realized the end.
I'll show you.
I forgot to put lipstick on. I was forgetting steps. And so I think I'm going to do the first one over again now that I got the practice because I did another one with mascara.
Here's a good suggestion for you. Do a couple of practice runs.
Yeah.
See, like you thought that was going to be the final product.
Yeah.
It's never the final product. Like when I go into these TV segments.
Do you hear her out there?
Really?
She is like with the fucking bell on her collar, and now she's doing her like, pay attention to me cough. That she doesn't really have a cough, but she just wants us to notice her. And now she's got the squeaker toy. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's awesome.
Oh my god. She is playing with her squeaker toy. Oh my god. They always want to sleep and take a nap, but no. First we had to lock the cat up, now we got to lock the dogs up.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog needs constant attention. And that's what you get for recording the podcast in your house.
Yes. I told you, we got to make
We're at the ranch.
Yeah, we are like in the beginning of stages of looking into equipment and all that kind of shit.
Oh, no, we're usually in the studio.
Well, I know, but I'm saying for the times when we do it here, we need to, I want to be better.
We are going to be setting up a whole filming and recording setup.
Right.
Because I'm going to start in with making a serious bunch of...
swatting at the dog.
I'm gonna be making some serious videos, and so I'm looking forward to just getting that done, and doing some really cool stuff with that. But what I started to say to you before Harley got really annoying, is that when I do these TV segments, they're all live, right? So there's no second chance to make it right, and I always do dry runs and rehearsals at home, like 20 of them. And I get it pretty much down pat. And even with that, when you get there, there's no script, and it never goes according to that. But you just get like a rhythm. You just get like so used to doing it that by the time you do your final product up with your video, and that's the beauty of doing a video, you can do it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you'll figure all that out.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can capture that moment again.
Capture it.
It was a really nice weekend, and it was a really good opportunity to be outside, because I wanted to be outside with the natural light and film it.
Yeah.
So that would have been a perfect thing where you can see like everything like real instead of like that crappy fluorescent light or whatever.
You know when women usually look really good though is like in dim light. I mean, like like you're gonna like.
I look better in the dark. Fuck.
You want natural light? I bet we turn the lights off.
Yeah. I wanted to take advantage
You
of
look fucking hot in the dark, man. Oh,
Thank you.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're nice.
You're
you're great.
So you need the natural light.
I need the natural light. I want to do it outside. It's supposed to start getting cold out this weekend, like real cold.
Yeah, man.
And I was noticing, on the way home from work today, the leaves, they were starting to change.
I know.
It was getting really cool because it's all the different color of the trees. I'm going to take a camera with me tomorrow and take it because...
I like the fall.
Well,
I like all that stuff.
Yeah, and we're in the Northeast, so we get the change of leaves over here in the Northeast. It's like totally turning into fall because at night it's getting really cool. Right. And we had the family over this past weekend. You did the fire, the fire pit, and it smelled really good. We had to smell that smoke. We got the outdoor heater under our gazebo. And, what I really enjoyed after everybody left was cuddling up in our new Casper. It is one award-winning mattress that's engineered for supportive comfort no matter what you're doing in it. And
no matter what you're doing on
sometimes we do things in it, Consumer Reports, Bloomberg, and the Wall Street Journal are all raving about it. And this is the best part that I like because it ships for free in a surprisingly very compact box. The box is small, and you can try it in your own home for 100 nights for free.
You get to try it for 100 nights. So, I mean, really, if you think about it, what you can do is just lean your mattress up against the wall, right? They'll send this thing to you for free.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. Just try it out for 100 nights. And if you don't like it, they'll take it back and refund everything for you completely.
So then you just order the Casper online?
I mean, I love our Casper. You can try it for 100 nights in your own home with free shipping and returns. Go to Casper.com and use the code HAMMER for $50 off the purchase of your mattress. That's Casper.com, code HAMMER, for $50 towards the purchase of your mattress. Casper.com. Terms and conditions apply.
And we really appreciate that you've all been listening to this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Because as long as you keep listening, that helps us out a lot. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It does.
Get yourself a Casper mattress because I got to tell you, these things are awesome.
It rocks. I like the idea of being able to try it and return it because there's a lot of things like you can't return underwear.
Right.
You can't return, like lingerie, you can't return that.
No. I don't know that I'd want to return,
but think about it. Like, if you don't try it on in the store, like, first of all, they want you to try on, and like in Victoria's Secret, in the fitting room, you have to put it on over your own underwear. So it's like bunchy, you know what I mean? It's like it's not good.
Who's in there like checking?
Nobody's checking, but do you want it? Because it's got like that little protective pad in the middle, you know what I mean? Like that little piece of sticker. So like, do you want to like really, you don't want to put that to your body, so you kind of have to wear your underwear underneath, but like, who wants to try on underwear? I don't know, it's just gross. They don't take it back.
Mattress to like underwear.
Because it's this trying shit that, usually you can't return, but this is the one kind of thing that you can return. It's just cool.
Well.
All right, stop talking about the mattress.
I love this mattress. In fact, I want to get another one just as backup.
I love backup.
I know, you're a backup person, right?
Yeah, I like to buy
you get
lots.
Backup for everything.
Lots of everything.
Here's a typical day in the life of Alison Bedell when she goes shopping. When she sees something she likes, not only does she buy it in every color, but she also buys 2 of them. Because this way, if there's ever like a problem with it or it wears out because she loves it and she wears it so much, now she has another one.
Yeah.
Because eventually they'll stop making it someday, like 100 years from now.
I've got an extra pair of those awesome black Ugg boots, the ones that I wear when we go riding. They're like they're like riding boots.
Yeah, I know which ones they are.
Yeah, the black ones, and I also have them in brown.
You've had them for years.
I've got it. Yeah.
So you have another brand new pair.
Brand new pair of the black ones.
Where do you
in the
store
attic.
all this
It's
shit?
in the attic.
Oh my god. That's why the attic
because
is like
even like in
jam-packed.
10 years, those boots are going to be fucking perfect for riding because I don't feel an ounce of wind, cold, nothing. Like no matter how cold it is when we ride, all my other boots, even my Harley boots, I feel the cold.
Well, just think, if you had 4 feet, you could wear the other pair right now.
I could put them on my hands.
Yeah, you
They'll
should.
be better than any gloves I've ever had.
You should.
That's awesome. Well, we're supposed to actually go riding this weekend. We're going up to Connecticut.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice little trip.
But if it's cold, we're not going to take the bike, right?
I don't know. Well, it
Because
would
we're
be the
going to take
first
the
time we've been in
ferry.
the cold,
I know.
right?
I think it's supposed to be like really cold this weekend, like a cold wave.
Like what, 50s?
No,
That's not really
like
cold.
colder. Shut up.
Oh my god, we've ridden through the winter for how many years?
We keep getting off topic. Somebody wanted to ask me about Elizabeth Hasselbeck
Oh yeah,
on Fox and Friends.
Yeah.
When I watched her on The View, I couldn't stand her.
She's very nice.
Again with my punchline. Again, you just have to like you.
I was just saying,
you rip me off every
I
time.
happened to do the segment with her, so I enjoyed her company. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, the story was going to build.
Oh,
and you just like zoomed right to the end.
well, do tell that.
Well, what's the fucking point? Now you know the end of the story. She's nice.
That's not the end of the story.
It is. End of
There
story.
must be
There's nothing
something
to
else
tell.
that you've gotten out of the
Her
experience.
politics suck, which is why she's on Republican Fox. I don't like her opinions. But she was so sweet. Every time we go there, and it's been like, I don't even know how many times now because it's been a lot. When she passes in the hallway, she passes by us. She always has a smile and says hello. She never acts like she's too good for anybody. She's just, she acknowledges you. She looks you in the eye, and she's sweet.
Yeah, very pleasant. And she was very interested in my grout demonstration.
She did. Yeah, she after the segment was over, she was asking you questions. And when they had the next guy on, the next segment with that scooter thing, oh my God, scooter was cool. She was riding around on it, and then she's like, yo, try it. She was giving me the scooter for me to try it.
Yeah, I know. And you got to try it, and I never got to try it because I was busy setting up my grout demonstration.
No, you're busy putting it away.
Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I was putting it away.
Yeah.
Right, that's fun.
And I got to scoot around.
Yeah.
It's like it's a scooter where you push.
You're riding an electric scooter and packing
it's
up the
electric.
garage demo.
And it's where you put the one foot. It's not a scooter like where you sit. It's a stand kind, like you stand on it, and it's got two wheels and front and back.
Like handlebar.
Yeah, and handlebar. Yeah, and then you use the other foot to push. Right. And then once it gets up to the speed that you get up to, it stays at that speed on its own.
Right, with the battery.
With the battery.
Like a motor.
So fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. Like Elizabeth and Brian were like scooting around the whole front of the sidewalk, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna be over here packing up my shit by myself, guys. Thanks.
Yeah. So, but where would we use something like that in the suburbs? We just wouldn't.
Nowhere.
That's for like lazy fucking kids that don't want to get
either
ride a bicycle.
Have a Harley Davidson in the driveway. I need a fucking scooter. What the fuck am I gonna do with a scooter?
You know what I love is when we're on the bike and we're taking these road trips and like we're all like fucking leathered, bikered up, like looking like a couple of fucking like criminals.
Hard bikers.
Yeah, like when people judge us, and then you get like the crew, and that's my air quotes, crew of other people on their bikes, but they're not bikes. They're like the what are those? Like those
like freaking scooters.
Yeah, those are scooters too. Yeah, like
scooters.
But it's like a gang of people
really
on their
like
scooters.
A scooter.
Yeah, they're real scooters.
Like a Vespas.
But they're like, but they got because they got a helmet on, because they're moving on two wheels. They think that they're part of our crew, and they're like, hey, like giving us a like, hey, and we're like, You're not.
They go by like me.
I know you're not part of our crew, people. No.
Wow.
This is where we're the snobs, and like we're not part of the
it's not.
crew.
It's not about being snob.
No, but it's just they try to ride next to you like they're part of the gang, and it's like no. Well, now we're going to ride away with our loud muffler.
We're like a whole group of like hardened Harley riders that ride like thousands of miles at a clip, and they just pulled around the corner, from the soccer field and dropped off like young, Byron or whatever at the soccer field, and like meep meep.
Yeah. A lot of people in California have those actually, and they are
the Vespas. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, that you know what those that in a hippie kind of way, like they're very fucking cool because of the traffic over there. It's really efficient way to get around.
Cool. They're really cool if you live like in a beach community or something, and like you want to roll out of your house in your flip flops. And you got your board shorts on or shit, and you just want to jump on your something.
Yeah, it's fast, it's fuel efficient.
Yeah, and you don't got to worry about like you can park it, and you can park it on a freaking sidewalk.
I would ride it in that circumstance, but not pretending that I was actually riding a motorcycle.
No, that's the thing. Like
they wear bike. Those guys. Remember, they were wearing Harley jackets on their fucking scooters.
They were like totally like in biker mode.
Yeah, and like that's not cool.
Do you own a mirror? You're riding
That's what was so fucked up about it.
It was like, Vespa!
Yeah, it's like, enjoy your scooter, but it's like you're not, either be a biker and get on a real fucking bike, or take off that jacket. Okay, baby. Oh my God, I want to smack you. It was like an annoying bee in my face.
I know. Well, that's what they sound like.
Oh, God. Okay, so, Comic-Con.
Oh, Comic-Con.
We went to New York ComicCon.
How many people out there listening to this right now have been to Comic-Con? Because if you have, then you know where we're going with this. There's some cool shit. And if you haven't, you have to get to Comic-Con because it's very, very cool. They have it, I guess, all over the country, right? I know they have it in, was it San Diego?
Well, San Diego is the big one. That's the mama of all of them, where the celebrities go who are part of the shows that originate from comic books.
Right.
Like the Walking Dead, Dexter... and lots of other things that I can't remember right now on the fly.
Dexter. I missed that show.
Me too.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Yeah. And those are really good Comic-Cons. We had an opportunity to go to that one, but our filming schedule...
We have an opportunity to go to everything because we're like in the industry and we know like so many people that like are constantly throwing tickets at us for something to go to something. And
people have been really generous like that.
We can't go because we're always filming our show Catch A Contractor. So they're like, hey man, I got tickets like front row. Like I got this, I got that. I'm like, thanks, but
I can't make it.
Shit,
yeah. We had an opportunity to go with Mike Kungle. The last one at San Diego. Mike Kungle is
the
Kungles. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Dana and Mike, they're the best.
Yeah, they're the homeowners from season 1, episode 2 of Catch A Contractor, and we met them. We hit it off right away with them. They're really, really nice, and he's a super talented artist.
After we get done saving their home from Pedro.
Yeah.
Was it Pedro, right?
Well, I think
their contractor.
Yeah.
They turned out to be the coolest people.
Yeah.
And he is like one of the most amazing, talented artists in the world.
Yeah, he does. What is it that?
Look up
Star
Mike
Wars.
Kungl.
Yeah, Kungl.
Unbelievable art. He does animation for, he does so much stuff for Warner Brothers type animation, Star Wars
like the
stuff.
Jessica Rabbit, and he did
God. He's so talented.
Star Wars
he
stuff.
makes like the coolest pieces, and he makes like all these like really like retro looking like what am I thinking of? Like Art Deco type of pieces, or like a combination of like Art Deco.
He's
and
like friends with Steven Spielberg or something, right?
He's friends with everybody.
Yeah,
yeah. He's just like
Oh my God, we went to see Adam live in Long Beach. At, what was the name of that place again?
The Gaslight.
The Gaslight. We went to see Adam perform live, and that was the first time that we ever went to one of his live shows, and we went with the Kungls.
Oh, well, the Kungls called us up and said, hey, guess what? Like so many people do.
Yeah.
We got these tickets. We're going to see Carolla. And I'm like, not that we need tickets to go see Carolla, because we go see Adam.
We just saw him this morning.
We're like, hey, man. So, like, they like, they're big fans of Adam, like, just coincidentally.
But meanwhile, Adam's, like, getting in us for free anyway. Like, he's...
Yeah,
like,
but so it was really nice they thought of us. We had just gotten done doing their house, like, I don't know, a month before, right?
Yeah.
So we kind of gotten to know them a little bit. And so come on out and, like, come see Adam live. And
Adam was like, yeah, like after I'm done, like I'll come over, and I'll hang out with you for a little bit.
Right.
So we get there.
It's in Long Beach, right?
Yeah, it's in Long Beach, yeah.
It's a cool place.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It was a nice place. Cool place to hang out. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it's a nice place. I'd say it was a good place to hang out.
Cool place to see bands and comedy shows and what we saw. It was perfect.
Yeah. So we saw the show with the Kungls, and then afterwards we went by the bar with the Kungls. And
oh God,
Adam, I don't know. He just disappeared into thin air after he was done with the show because he never came out and said boo.
Yeah.
We were like, what the fuck?
That
was when we learned.
The dressing room, he was
that was when we learned about how Adam. Sneaks out of places. We're like, where'd he go?
Yeah,
he's just
he's
gone.
one of those people that goes to parties and then like at some point you realize, where's Adam?
Yeah, he doesn't say goodbye.
And then someone says, oh, he left like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, he's one of those. He doesn't want to make
But on the flip side of that, he is really good with his fans, though. He does.
When he has a sit down,
he spends a huge amount of time like signing autographs and like.
Well, let's not blow smoke up his ass. We've already done that for like way too many.
I'm just saying, don't make it sound like he doesn't come out and do his thing. He does, but that particular night,
he disappeared after he said he was going to meet up. Yeah. So we hung out with the Kungls, and Skip proceeded to get absolutely, completely motherfucking shit-faced with Mike Kungl.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Like Kungl. They were like, it was like turning gay. They were so drunk.
All right, well, let me tell you how this went. Okay, so Mike Kungl knows the.
I got pictures of each of you pretending to do the other.
Knows the owner of the Gaslight, and so what happened was once he heard that we were, with Adam and we're on the show and all this, he's like, "Oh, dude," he's like, "Oh man, let me get you a drink." And then the next thing you know, it was like, "Oh no, I got this." As a bartender, he's like, "No, I got all their drinks. Like, just keep them coming." And it was just
shots.
It was like, and so I'm thinking to myself, "Oh my God, no, we got to film in the next morning, and we need to be up in like 4 or 5 hours,
right?"
And because we get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, wow, I got to go, Mike Kungl. Thanks for the nice night. We had a great time, He's like, no, dude. We're just going to have one more shot.
Yeah.
And I'm like.
Clothes started coming off.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. One more shot.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, yo, dude, you got to meet this guy. He loves your show. He's a big fan. And then the dude would be like,
one more shot.
He'd be like, oh, guy, dude, yo, I love you, man. Let me shake your hand. Hey, can I take a picture? Take a picture of me and my wife. I'm going to buy you a shot. Let's get a shot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so that night was unforgettable. It
was like a revolving door of drinks. And I'm like, we need to.
Was that the night that I wanted to fucking kill you because you almost leapt out of the truck while I was in motion on the 405?
Yeah, but I was just playing with you, though.
No, you weren't.
No, I was.
I was doing 90, and you were like, "You're going too fast. You're going too
90.
Yeah, I was doing 90.
Well, you're always doing 90.
But it was like 2 a.m. Nobody's on the road.
Did you really think that I was going to jump out of the truck?
Okay, first of all,
especially when you're doing 90.
You were drunk, and it was unsafe to open the door at all. That is insane. We're on the 405 doing 90, and you opened the car door.
I didn't open it.
You opened it.
I just
it was ajar.
I was like, hey, check this out.
You're an idiot. You opened it. I was so fucking pissed at you.
You were like, close the door.
So there's an answer to one of your fucking listener questions about asking if we ever got into a fight. That was I was fucking pissed.
See, I was just trying to make you laugh, and
no,
and
you were being a dick. You're like, you're going too fast, and you're trying to get me to slow down, so you opened the door.
What did you think? I was going to get out?
It doesn't matter if you were planning on it or not. The fact that you opened the door is just
all right,
in
whatever,
and of
Mom,
itself.
get over it. We had a good time, and that was it. So, yeah.
You're an asshole. You're such an asshole.
Moving on.
Yeah,
what else you got?
Oh, well, so at Comic-Con...
Anything else good to talk about?
Yeah, we didn't really get into Comic-Con.
Comic-Con was
So the Comic-Con in New York, we went with our friend Roger Lee, who is a producer on ABC Good Morning America. Sorry, I dropped a pen. We're trying so hard not to bang the mic, people. Please, if we're doing a good job, just please give us props. So don't make that. You just made that fucking face like you're falling asleep. Fuck you.
I'm not falling asleep.
You do. Every time you make a face at me like you're trying to hurry me up, I'm going to call you out on it.
I'm not hurrying you.
You did. You made that face. Let me fucking talk.
Talk already then.
Shut the fuck up.
Get to it.
So Roger Lee, we met at dinner when we went out with Tito the night before his fight in San Jose. The UFC fight, so we became friendly with Roger, who's really fucking nice.
It's Bellator, and yes, we spent the night with Roger at the dinner
Stop
before the
touching
fight.
things on the table. We're trying to be quiet. So we went with Roger. He got us extra tickets to go with them for the day. They had like weekend passes, so they got us a couple of passes to get in for the day. And he and his friend knew who absolutely everybody was in there. Like there's all these gamers, and they play these video games.
Right. Yeah, like totally, like everybody's like into the whole game thing, and there's like a whole subculture that, you know, obviously.
I didn't know anything about that, and that was going to be there.
I knew nothing about that, and so I figured it was like, you know, all the, you know, the costume stuff and all the comic book stuff and the movie people and the writers and the artists, but then we get into the whole section where the gamers are, and it was like a whole other.
Yeah.
Like this place is massive. There was like tens of thousands of people there. I mean, how many? It was like, I don't know, someone said like 50, 60,000 people that day. It was probably more than that.
Yeah. And
that was a Friday. Like the really crowded days were going to be Saturday and Sunday. But it was awesome because he got us there and we got to do a bunch of meet and greet with so many fans. I mean, we like shook so many hands, took so many pictures.
So many
like,
people were so nice.
All day. Like so many fans of Catch A Contractor were there and everybody was like happy to meet us.
Yeah, I had a really bad fucking hair day. I was so pissed. I came out so shitty in so many pictures.
Your pictures look great.
No, I look like shit. I was so mad.
This is like another perfect example of how like you over critique yourself in every freaking picture, and it's really getting old. I got to tell you, it's getting like, you know, I can't take a picture of you without you getting crazy. Like, I look terrible in that picture.
I did, and I didn't realize, like, in the mirror, my outfit looked really cute.
Anybody listening to this podcast, please like write to us on social media and tell me if you've ever seen a bad picture of Alison Bedell.
Because I won't post it. Like I hardly had any pictures to post.
Oh no, they're posted because you yell at me when I post them. Like, why'd you post that picture? I look terrible in that picture.
I have to give you approval first. Don't put a picture of me up unless I say it's okay. Because it's like you put embarrassing pictures up of me.
Especially the naked ones.
You're an idiot. Why are you saying that?
I'm kidding. There's no naked pictures. Well, there are some. There are some.
They're in that naked picture app where you put a password.
Oh, yeah, the naked picture app. If anybody hacks that thing, man, oh my God. Wow.
Well, don't lose your phone. That's all I'm saying. But my head's not in any of the pictures, so that's okay.
True.
But my identifying tattoos are.
Yeah. Comic-Con was totally awesome, though. I mean, it's the
it
first
was a
time
very
we ever
long
experienced
day.
it. We really had a good time.
Yeah, we went there after we did Fox in the morning.
We got up at like 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
and we jumped in the car and drove to New York City because I had to be there and set up by like 5 a.m. and did the segment. And then we went to a meeting after that, right? We went to go talk to management about some new projects we have coming up. And then we went to Comic-Con like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
We couldn't find a parking spot because we had your dually. It was impossible to find a good parking spot in a lot, so we had to park far away.
We were up at 3 and out on the road.
Yeah.
And like we were in the city the entire day.
Yeah.
That was like, and then we get to Comic-Con at the Javits Center, which is like...
And we walked miles
city
inside
blocks,
of there. Yeah,
right?
miles.
We definitely probably walked like 20 miles in there.
Yeah. And we took pictures with characters, and we didn't know who the fuck they were, but Roger said that would be good for us to post those pictures. So we were getting to know this other culture.
So many characters.
Yeah.
Right? All like the cosplay people, right?
Yeah.
It was like really cool to meet
Everybody
a lot
was
of
dressed
them.
up in costumes. I was kind of on the fence about that. Like
Jessica Negri, right?
Yeah,
and the
Stella Chu.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and who's the vampire chick? Was in the Freddy Krueger outfit.
Fuck, I forgot her name. But they're on our Instagram and Facebook. And so then there was a huge fucking storm that we were completely oblivious to because we were inside the Javits Center. But apparently there was this giant, horrible, windy storm that came by while we were in there.
Remember we came outside and we saw the lightning hit the Empire State Building?
Yeah, it was like hundreds of bolts of lightning that all came to a point at the top of the Empire State Building.
The second we walked out of the Javits Center, we go to get a cab, and really?
Shut up!
The second we walked out of the Javits Center, we go to get a cab. So as soon as we walk out the door, there's like one of those lightning strikes that go across the sky like horizontal.
Yeah.
And there's like 20 bolts of lightning that come together. And the Empire State Building is like square, like directly across the city from us. So you can see it clearly right in front of us. And you see all those lightning bolts hit the whole tower.
And it was like, the lightning almost looked like pink in the sky. It was just wicked. And it was pouring fucking rain. And we had parked over a mile away.
Yeah.
And in the city, that's a big, long distance. So, meanwhile, so now I'm pulling up Uber. There's not one fucking
the
Uber.
best was when we got in the Uber, but it was somebody else's Uber.
Yeah. Well, I pulled up Uber, but there was no Uber. There was no cars available. Nothing was responding. So we go out in the street.
Up,
yeah. So then there was this one car that was an Uber waiting for people, so we got in it.
Well, no, the guy, we're standing in the pouring rain. I mean, it's coming down like sheets, right?
And I'm like, I've been waiting for an Uber.
No jackets, no umbrellas. So the guy rolls up in like a Suburban, like a black Suburban, unmarked with any signs or anything. He's like, you guys waiting for...
No, it had a U in the front. It had the
it
Uber.
Did?
Yeah, that's why I said to him, we've been waiting for an Uber.
The guy said, you're waiting for a ride. So we get in the car, and he's like, you called Uber, right? And we're like,
I said, yeah.
We're like, yeah, we called Uber. And meanwhile, it was somebody else's Uber. So, at some point...
We tried to go in it, but unfortunately, this fucking bitch who really called the Uber had put her destination in it, so he knew that we weren't the people that called.
Well, yeah, because we were like, well, we're going to, like, 20th Street. And he's like, 20th Street? Yeah. He's like, wait a second. He's like, I thought we're going to... And he's like, wait, are you Andrea? And I'm like,
yeah! And Skip's like, yeah, we changed our destination.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, yeah, we're not going there anymore. We changed it.
and then the fucking bitch calls him.
And then he starts to pull away. The fucking guy starts to pull away from the curb, and we're like, yes, we're in. And we're starting to roll down the street toward our truck in the pouring rain, and all of a sudden, the phone rings.
Yeah.
And he answers it, and he's like, hello? And she's like, are you here yet? And he's like, what? What do you mean? And I'm like, I look at you, and I'm like, oh, no. Oh,
God damn it, we were so close.
And he's like, hey, wait a minute. Yeah. He has some foreign accent.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought you said you...
I thought you said Alison.
You're not Andrea. Oh, I thought you said Alison. That was the best when you go, no, didn't you say Alison? Yeah, I'm Alison. No, I say Andrea. You are not Andrea.
Well, somebody took our Uber.
You get out of my car.
In San Jose, remember? Somebody took our Uber.
The guy was so pissed. Oh my God, fuck it was worth a try, man.
So then I was like, fuck it, we're just going to have to fucking walk in the rain. Like, suck it up, we have to walk in the rain. And I think
but it was raining,
it was
man.
Pouring,
it was like,
pouring. But we got
we're
maybe...
shot now. We're like going on like,
exhausted.
like an 18-hour day at that point.
And then one of those like fake cab people pulls up in one of those like Escalades. And he was like at first not sure if he was gonna like stop or not, and then he pulled up by you and he asked where you going.
Well, I'm standing in the rain like an idiot with my hand up in the air, like trying to hail a
cab that wasn't there.
And he comes over and he's like not marked. There's not a cab. No. He's just like in Suburban. He's probably like an off-duty limo driver or some shit, right? Trying to make.
And
some
they also
money.
there's a lot of those illegal cabbies anyway that like in those type of town cars.
I don't give a shit, man.
I don't give a shit either.
Just let me in and get me out of the rain.
Yeah, we don't got to worry about them. They should be afraid of us. So fuck that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he was like $30. We paid $30 to go 1 mile.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I gladly paid the $30.
Yeah, because it was fucking pouring. I mean, there was like why are there no cabs outside the Javits Center? That was ridiculous.
Well, because it was raining and everybody wanted a cab.
Yeah.
That's why. Because
there were like thousands of
we
people.
were in the city like
under
all
the
day
awning.
before we went to ComicCon, and
beautiful.
we walked everywhere. We walked like miles, right? We walked to the management meeting, right?
Yeah.
We walked.
Can I tell you, I those fucking socks that I bought in the Duane Reade because my feet were hurting me. I wore these UGG boots with no socks, and my feet were hurting. So I stopped in Duane Reade, and there was a plethora of socks to choose from.
Whoa,
and I chose the ones that were ankle socks, but had lots of cushioning on the bottom of them. They were for like sports, so that you have like a nice cushion. You tired? Am I boring you?
No.
So then I bought the socks that had the cushion, and then they proceeded to slip off my fucking ankle the whole day. I hate ankle socks.
Oh, there was slackers.
Oh, they were, God, they kept coming off my ankle.
There was slackers.
They were really annoying. Like the more expensive, better quality ones have like
Slackers
more of a
are
height
worst,
to the ankle.
man.
Yeah,
Slackers are like,
so they were
when the
halfway.
elastic is all like stretched out in your sock, and they keep like going down. And
but they were too much elastic, and
like
they snapped
hanging
off my
like
heel.
They're on your heel.
Yeah, they were off my heel,
bunched up
in the middle of my
shoe.
foot.
Oh, I hate that.
That was even worse. Oh, God, it was so annoying.
All bunched up in your shoe.
I know, it really sucked.
Wait, so you were walking around the Javits Center all day with bunched up socks?
I had to keep trying to pull them up, pull them up.
Oh
up.
God, really?
Yeah, it was really annoying.
Wow.
So I could have gotten ankle socks, like the kind that go up your leg a little bit, and instead I chose those stupid low socks like an idiot.
Stupid low socks.
Stupid socks. I hate those socks.
Oh, man. So Comic-Con was a really good time. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roger Lee from ABC, for getting us in there and getting us some VIP passes and treating us like stars. And it was really an awesome day.
Yeah.
We just had so much fun, right? It was really cool meeting so many of our fans, too, because like so many people were like, just very, very nice and love your show and
there was
we
a lot
took
of nice
picture
fans.
And it was really cool. We posted some of the
I was
pictures.
hoping to get some swags from Walking Dead or something, but there wasn't there was a lot of toys and stuff, but there wasn't like anything I really wanted. I don't know. I thought it would be a better selection of stuff. I felt like I needed to buy something. But I couldn't find anything.
Really? You needed to buy something?
Yeah, I felt like and I wanted those glasses, those frames, but they were really expensive.
Yeah.
So
they look ridiculous.
They were cool. They were like geek frames, which is why they were cool.
Yeah, they were a little too geeky.
Which made them cool.
All right. I'm glad you think so. Okay.
I'd be the hot chick with the geek frames.
All right.
Come on now. So I was on...
But you're not, because you didn't get those.
I know. So now I'm just a hot chick.
Yeah. I hate that.
That takes ugly fucking pictures.
I hate that.
God damn it.
Hot chick, damn it.
I hate when I'm ugly.
Ugh.
So I was on CNN today on the website, and when I got to the bottom of the article I was reading, there was promoted stories at the bottom on CNN's page. Now, just listen to this. I was expecting a higher quality of stories. How to raise a responsible and respectful child. Does exercise change your brain, scientists say? Jennifer Aniston's painful triumph. The best protein eating strategy for weight loss. Why you shouldn't touch your eye boogers, and what do smelly farts mean?
What?
Yeah, that's on
CNN.
That's on fucking.
They're copying our shit.
There's that. Yeah.
They are copying. They listen to our podcast.
Yep.
And they're copying our shit.
Yeah.
Hey, CNN, back up, bitch.
Yep.
All right. We own the farts. All right. Back the fuck up.
So I clicked on it, of course. I clicked on it, and then
what
I got.
What kind of shit is that? CNN is talking about farts. You see, man? You see what we started?
Yes, I do. Well, I got this on my laptop here. I went to the site. I went to the website. And I scrolled down to the part where it says, does the smell mean anything? It says, actually...
Smell it.
Yeah. Smell it. Hashtag smell it. Actually, the smell of your gas depends on the food that you eat, and as a result of the gases made in your small intestine and colon during digestion. During di-fucking-gestion. See how much better I say it when I put fuck in there? A foul smell doesn't mean anything per se, except for a possibility of more embarrassment when passing gas happens at the inopportune time. Now listen to this shit. This is the part that gets me concerned, is that the majority of adults...
I thought we were going to get through a whole podcast without talking about
No. What it says basically in here is that what it could mean, like what does the gas mean, and how much is too much. Yeah. It says that excessive flatulence has two harmless causes: eating foods that make you pass gas and swallowing air. However, excessive gas and bloating can be one of the signs of colon cancer.
Whoa!
I'm worried about you. That's where I got really fucking concerned because you have like a really excessive amount of flatulence.
Well, I will be happy to tell you that I recently had a colonoscopy.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Only a few years ago. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't. Not since we've been together. You are due for a colonoscopy.
What are you talking about?
You're due for an ass scope.
I got it like when? Like I got it...
Over 5 years ago.
Was it?
Yes, we've been together over 5 years.
You're 5 years already?
Yeah, you are due for a scope in your ass.
Well, they're not going to like what they see up there.
They're not going to like what they smell up there.
Doctor's going to be like, oh no, oh no.
I'm like, you know what though? I'm really at our age, we should be going for screenings.
Well,
and
I went for a complete screening. They did the upper GI, the
upper
lower,
endoscopy.
Yeah, the lower, the upper. They did a sonogram of my throat
All
and
right.
my everything.
My point is that you fart a lot, and I'm concerned, and I think that we should set up more appointments.
But you're making this sound like this is something new. This is, if you guys who haven't heard the story, my father took me to the doctor when I was 10 because he thought there was something wrong with me, because that's just the way I am.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So don't be hating.
I am hating on your farts. He always says, "Don't hate on my farts."
Don't be hating. Just smell it.
You're an idiot. I think we should go get screened. I think we should put it like on video and show it to people like Katie Couric did.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. She did the colonoscopy on TV.
Yeah, I've already done it.
Make sure that you don't have polyps.
I'll do it again. It's something that I think everybody should do. Especially when you start getting a little bit older. Like, after your 40s, you should start thinking about getting all that stuff checked out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're someone that hasn't gone for like regular testing for things.
Yeah.
Some people haven't seen a doctor in years.
I've got some listener questions.
Well, you're the one
you.
that brought it up.
I don't need to hear about every test you ever had your whole fucking life. I'm just concerned about your farts.
Start smelling.
Okay. Jose Lira asked, what is Skip Bedells' first and favorite construction trade?
Well, now we're talking my language, baby. Construction, there's many, many trades that make up the construction industry, and I have training in quite a lot of them. I mean, I got pretty extensive background in...
You're proficient in, like,
yeah,
everything.
a lot. Yeah, electrical, plumbing, not so much the HVAC. I could probably do HVAC in most residential setups, but maybe not all the commercial. But definitely plumbing, definitely electric, definitely carpentry. If I had to choose between all of them, what I really prefer to do, if I had to choose, is definitely the carpentry. I love woodworking. Because that's the stuff that's is on the outside. The plumbing, the electric, the HVAC, all that stuff most of the time is buried behind the walls. You don't get to see it. And I like creating stuff. So to answer your question, Jose, I would have to say, as much as I enjoy doing a lot of the other trades, I like doing finish work. I love doing woodworking, anything that has to do with finish work. I love doing trim work. I love doing, crown and
you
all
made
sorts
that
of
whole
decorative,
mantle.
Shelves and bookcases and built-ins and cabinetry and stuff like that. But I love doing anything that has to do with wood. I love the smell of sawdust. It's like perfume to me. I would definitely choose woodworking. I love the carpentry. Carpentry.
James Tubal asked, what is the greatest construction innovation?
Whoa.
Why do I feel like he's had a question before? And did I ask that question on his behalf
I don't
before?
recall answering that question. Construction innovation. There's a lot of great construction innovations. I mean, we can go back all the way to the Industrial Revolution and machinery and all the things that make our jobs possible today. But if we're talking about like modern day innovations that really have changed the job site and changed what we do, I would have to say the ability to make everything portable. What used to be big machines, just like with computers, technology, everything keeps getting lighter and smaller. All the tools that we used to have, just a few decades ago were so big and so heavy, and they were only corded. They had to be plugged in. Now everything is battery operated, and even just in the last couple of years, like if you saw my demonstration I did a few weeks ago on the Fox segment on power tools, I did a DeWalt segment that all these lithium-ion battery tools, they're super lightweight. They last forever. They have brushless motors so that they don't burn out. And they run for hours on a charge. So I would have to say that, one of the best innovations that I've seen come along in the last couple of decades is definitely the progress that they've made with the technology on cordless tools. I know they make my job a lot easier. What's that?
If you both had to go on a desert island, I'm pulling the microphone, what one essential item would you have to take and why? Okay. Now, when you think about it, right? My one essential item that I'm going to bring is bug spray. Because I was thinking about, like, well, you have to have a knife. But I'm thinking, well, maybe we can craft a knife. Like, they do shanks in prison, right? So maybe we can craft a knife from whatever we find there.
Yeah, a knife is easy. We can make that out of sharpen a rock.
And kill something to eat it or whatever. Right. Or,
I can make a weapon out of anything, so.
Yeah, and, you can make a bed out of the sand, you know what I mean? Or whatever, to make it comfy or out of the leaf.
You should hope that you wind up on a desert island with me, because I'm a survival motherfucker, and I will, make something out of nothing, and we'll have some sort of island paradise.
We'll have, a 3-story house.
Yeah, we'll have a bamboo and palm tree oasis.
Well, because think of when we watch that show Naked and Afraid, right? The one thing that always fucks them up is when they can't sleep because they're getting bitten incessantly at night by the bugs.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That's they have to quit the show because they can't get through it.
Yeah. Well, the bug spray, you know what? I didn't even think of that. I thought you were going to say something totally different. So bug spray, that's...
About 5 years ago, I would have said tweezers.
Tweezers? What the hell are you really going to tweeze your eyebrows?
Yeah, that was the thing. I was like, I can't be seen on TV without, with my eyebrows.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. Are we on the TV show?
No, I was thinking about when I was looking at the show. They let them all have one thing.
Now it's a whole different thing.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just saying,
we're on a desert island, or we're on a desert island on a TV show?
No, on a desert island. I'm saying. Okay. I was just saying 5 years ago I would have said a tweezer, but now
really
after my vast survival skill experience of watching these TV shows.
You would take a fucking tweezer?
No, I said I would take bug spray. Years ago, I would have taken a tweezer.
That's what I mean. Attention. Years ago, you would have taken a tweezer. There's got to be something better than that.
Well, I didn't really put much thought into it, but think about all these survival shows that you watch now.
Yeah.
And so now I feel like I'm like a really skilled survivor just from watching these shows.
I'd bring a lighter.
That's a great...
Because you can't do shit without fire.
It's really hard to make fire.
Boil
Even that fucking guy, that barefoot guy, Cody, couldn't make a fucking fire at the time.
You need to have fire. Fire is the key to everything. Because even if you catch food, if you happen to be lucky enough to catch a fish or some sort of animal or insects, you have to cook it to kill the bacteria.
Yeah.
Or else you wind up with dysentery and boil your water because you wind up with bacteria.
Bug spray and a lighter.
Yeah, lighter.
Sean Kathleen, she is asked a question. She's the one from Passenger Shaming and Sassy Stews. Yeah, love her Instagram. You have to follow her Instagram, Passenger Shaming, where they show embarrassing pictures of people being fucking disgusting animals on airplanes. She wrote, "You always look so fresh and young." Oh, thank you. What is your favorite foundation and moisturizer? I am getting fucking old, yo. P.S. I like my skin to look dewy now that I'm aging. I can't do the matte thing. Yeah, so I do the matte thing because my nose gets oily and I feel like I look like a greasy teenager like if I don't have like a matte finish. But the moisturizer is so fucking important, especially with sunscreen. Helps keep you youthful and from getting wrinkles. I use now for the last 6-7 months maybe. Actually no, probably for more closer to 10 months. I've been using Rodan and Fields line, which is the stuff that Lynette is selling. Right. She's part of that whole thing. Yeah. They're the ones who make the Proactive, right? So they have a professional line of moisturizing products for people with adult acne, or if you're trying to keep youthful looking, or to trying to reverse aging on your face.
But only if you want to be youthful looking.
Yeah.
Right. There's a very select few people.
Well, Well, I mean, it's not cheap, but it's a big line of products. I used to use the
anti-aging, right? That's the thing, man.
It really, I see a difference.
It's a huge industry. It's like multi-billion-dollar. Everybody wants to look.
No, but if you, I was using Olay Pro X before I started using the Rodan and Fields. Yeah. And I definitely noticed a difference in my the aging of my skin.
Here, even rub this horse sperm on your face, and you'll look 20 years younger.
You told me to do that with your sperm, and it didn't make any difference at all. Fuck.
Yeah, but it felt good.
But I noticed that when I used these creams, actually, I did see a reversal of the formation of fine lines, like in my forehead and between my eyes. Right. Significant difference. I really do see a difference. So I would even recommend using those moisturizers, the Pro X. Also, the foundation.
All right.
I use the professional products because that's what the people in California, the makeup artists, were using on me. And they really, sometimes you get what you pay for. And I find that with those products you do.
You always get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah. So I like the Makeup Forever line, but I use a matte foundation. But they're just so good. They last. Yeah, they really work. So they can
I say it to my customers all the time. I said, if you think hiring a licensed contractor is expensive, try hiring an unlicensed contractor.
Yeah, and see how much you're going to fucking spend to fix their
It's
mess.
a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
And this other person, Crystal DeMeo, asked, what is the best advice you can give for someone who's looking to start a home garden? My advice would be to start small because there's a lot to learn. It's a whole other industry. It's like a whole other business, or you know what I mean? Like you can't, it's not like planting like just seeds in the ground and it's going to grow. There's so many things that you learn as you do it, and mistakes that you're going to make that you learn from, and then you read online. I mean, like that's how I learn everything, is I just read online, all of my gardening. And like when I first started, remember I got those grow lights, and then I had all my little seedlings growing.
Oh, I remember.
And then before I knew it,
one more thing that showed up on the front porch from Amazon.
Yeah, and then before I knew it though, the tomato plants started to grow really tall, but the herbs were still very small. Right. So now I got this one long grow light, and I'm like tilting it on an angle so I can go low by the short things and high by the tall things. It's like if I would have known better, to plan ahead, know that these things grow tall and these things stay small, or they grow fast or slow, or how much light they need. There's a lot of, you have to make mistakes and learn from. So I would just recommend you stay small, start in a small area. I have a raised garden, not the kind of raised garden that is like on the ground and high, like 6-8 inches above the ground. It's called a veg trug, and I got it at
T-R-U-G?
Yeah, VEGTRUG.
That thing is awesome.
Yeah, it's
fucking amazing. It was so
amazing.
awesome we bought a second one.
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Even Skip likes it. What it is it's elevated off the ground. It's like a table height, and you can stand and do all of your gardening, and that's where I have all of my vegetables growing. And that way I don't have to bend over because I have a bad back, and I don't have to bend onto the ground, which is, it's exhausting to do garden work and be on your knees.
All the stuff with bending over and on your knees.
Yeah, so
I think it's time to end this podcast.
Yeah, I would. Look at the veg trug. It's in the gardeners.com. They have a catalog, and they also have a website. It's about $230 for 8 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
It's amazing, and I would recommend it to everybody because you can have a full garden of vegetables right alongside your house, or right on your porch, or right on your patio. It looks nice, and it serves a purpose.
It's a couple feet up off the ground, so it's like working on a table. It's like your whole garden is raised
you don't have to
up.
Bend
it's
at
really
all.
Sturdy.
Yeah,
and they even have like a cover set up that goes over it.
You can make it like a greenhouse cover.
There's like a tent that comes. You can buy separately, a frame that goes over it to make it like a greenhouse.
Yeah, and also it has a separate one that goes over the frame to keep it warm, so that when it starts getting cooler at this time of year, your stuff won't get too cold, and you still will keep the warmth in with the plant. So that's a really awesome thing. And we are about an hour and 5 minutes right now.
Well, we're looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we have so many more questions I want to get to, and you didn't do your tip.
Well, we have another one coming up, so
yeah. All right.
Well, ComicCon was great. The segment was great. This questioning was the stuff with the listener questions is always awesome.
I love the listener questions.
I love the listener questions. That's like the best part of the whole thing. So you guys keep the questions coming.
Yeah, and thank you also for the people who have been also corresponding about the stuff that we've been talking about. I've been getting cookie recipes from people, and also suggestions for other sweeteners that I've been talking about. So I really love that. So thank you. People, I don't know how many people listen that don't participate online, but we write back. So.
Absolutely.
Holla.
Yeah. Give us your questions, man. We'll answer them on the show.
Yeah. So don't forget to go to our website, please. skipandalisonbedell.com. There's Amazon links in there that if you wanted to shop at Amazon, that would really help us out a lot to support our free pod. And also you can check out the podcast on there, so you don't have to go anywhere else but to hammerandnailspodcast.com.
There it is.
There it is.
Check it out. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming back, and always listen to Hammer and Nails.
And don't forget, we love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
This is Carolla Digital.